Hey guys, what's up? It's Zell here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing my mom my TTRPG characters, mostly D&D characters. And say hi.
Hi!
This is a slideshow, by the way.
Oh, what the heck does TTRPG mean?
Tabletop role-playing game.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's
sense.
like D&D is a TTRPG.
Right, okay. Gotcha.
The other, you know how I also play Lancer?
Yeah.
That's also that's why I put TTRPG, not D&D, because
Are you showing Lancers too? Oh, okay.
Well, it's not that many characters regardless, so if it was D&D, it'd be like 3 characters, so.
Well, that's why I asked you before how many you had, because...
Okay. This is my first character that I ever made.
Ever?
Well, yeah, my first D&D character.
Oh, and it says a gunslinging human bard. At first I thought it said a gunslinging human bird.
Okay, well, he's not a bird.
Yeah, well, I can tell that
He's
due
human.
to the lack of feathers. Does not look like the type of person to
Kill people?
go around killing people.
Yeah.
Especially not with a name like Violo Aria.
Violo, Mom.
Violo.
It's supposed to be based on...
Oh, not Viola, sorry.
No, but Violo is a name I made up.
I got that.
The male counterpart to Viola. Anyway,
Yeah,
so if I click on this, I have a wiki page for him.
Whoa.
This is all Connor's. These are all of Connor's campaigns.
There he is sitting all pretty over there.
Yeah. So I wrote down... I'm not going to read all this.
How do you have time to do this? This is like a book.
I was bored.
I don't... Okay, he's often found drinking alcohol. What does he drink?
Anything.
Oh, like
alcohol.
Just alcohol. Well, that's
anything.
He doesn't have a favorite.
Yeah, He probably does, but I haven't thought of it yet.
You haven't thought of it yet.
I don't know drinks.
Well, why don't you just ask him?
Okay. No. Probably something...
Would it be anything that exists in our world, or would it be
I don't know. I can...
Something else.
Probably... I don't know.
Like a Vertuli split. There, I just made that up. That's his favorite drink.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I just made it up. I just literally made it up 2 seconds ago. I haven't defined it yet. I love that he plays string instruments and can shoot people.
Yeah.
That's an incredible couple of talents.
Before meeting Redemption Fall is the name of the group.
Okay.
Adventurers.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah. Was often found drink. He still drinks. It's a problem.
He drinks and shoots. I love that. That's a great combination.
There was supposed to be a mechanic where if he got drunk, he would be at better aim. But we didn't implement that.
Okay.
But it was gonna be a thing. Anyway, stereotypical blah blah blah. You can read it.
Okay. And he lightens the mood by cracking jokes. Insensitive jokes.
Yeah, well, not always. Cracking a joke during a situation where he shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes the best people.
Yeah, so he's insecure.
Okay, hence the cracking jokes at inappropriate times.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's his backstory. When he was 7, okay, apparently I wrote it down 7. When he was 7, his parents were murdered by a guy.
Okay. And he vowed revenge.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
That's stereotypical.
It's that old quip there.
It was in front of him too, so that was probably traumatizing.
Probably. Yeah, it might.
And then he was taken in by this guy named Amber, who owns a winery, of course.
And then he just sat in the basement in the cellar and just drank wine.
Yeah. He learned how to play instruments from his parents, and that's why he was named. How he was named. His parents were really nice to him, but then they died. So
that's a bummer.
Yeah, Viola walked into his living room and witnessed his parents being murdered by Reyes, which is just an NPC that killed them.
Okay.
And then
did he ask the guy his name? Is that how you know what it is?
No.
He say, yo, before you leave, what's your name?
So he met Redemption Folly and then joined them because he wanted to find the person that killed his parents. And then he just had an excuse now, I guess.
Okay.
And along the way, he did happen to meet this guy, but didn't know it was his parents' killer at the time. What? So he just
coincidentally bumped into this man. Okay.
I'm not the one who wrote that part.
Small world.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so fight with Arden, he killed him. So that was Max's character.
Okay. He just randomly said, "Pow, you're dead."
No, it was a fight because he betrayed the group.
Oh, well, okay, that's justifiable.
I guess. He didn't want to kill him, but he did. And
we all have to do things we don't want to do.
It was this whole story. I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but This is already
This
taking
video.
so long.
I was gonna say this video's not that long.
Okay. Okay. So he killed Max's I killed Max's character once, and then his character got split into 3 different characters.
I hate when that happens.
His soul did.
It's like a Voldemort thing.
Okay, so this is what happened. So he went to the Feywild. Do you know the Feywild?
Yeah, I was there yesterday.
Let me look up the definition of Feywild because
I'm assuming it's where the Fey live.
Yeah, Feywild is a place of unrestrained, uninspiring natural beauty.
Of course, it's got to be
So
beautiful.
it's another plane of existence.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Gotcha.
He went there. He met this seer or like fortune teller named Gwyneth. He asked for details on who his parents' killer might be, and he found out that they have red hair and that they've also met before. And he's only met one person with red hair, so he knew it was immediately. Then a man named Reyes, who owns a gun shop, coincidentally, has red hair. So then he confronted Reyes in his shop and was like, hey, you killed my parents. And then he was like, okay, don't kill me now. My wife is upstairs. Let's just go and like, you can kill me. We can fight at a different time, but just don't do it now, please, because my wife is upstairs.
She might get a little upset.
Yeah, just a bit.
And she doesn't like people fighting in the house.
Yeah. Reyes stays calm and asks Violo some morally vague questions or something. I say or something because I don't remember what it was. He proposed that if Violo truly wants to murder him, that they have a battle in like a day or something, and then Violo accepts. So then they fight, and a whole battle happens. Violo kills him. Sorry.
I'm assuming not in the house.
No, not in the house. It
was
was some abandoned building.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
that's why they have abandoned buildings.
Yes.
So you can murder people in them.
Okay, so yeah, they shoot each other at the exact same time, and then an explosion happens, and then Violo loses his right hand. Like he's gone now because it blew off in the explosion.
Does the droid put a new one on him?
No, so apparently the thing was that Reyes made a deal with the devil, and then when he died, that same devil wanted to make a deal with Violo, and Violo made a deal with the devil now too. And that's
a
where
very popular devil, dude. So it's like a possessed weapon.
A devil. It's not a demon. Those are 2 different things.
Okay, 1,000 parts.
That's where I am now, basically. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. Oh, I killed Max's character again, but that's beside the point.
Okay, so you have like this cursed weapon now.
Basically.
Okay.
And the
makes
more
it more
people I
fun.
kill with it, the more corrupted I become.
Oh, okay. That's a fun twist.
So, as you can see, that's why he has a glove now, because he lost his hand, and the devil gave him a hand back, but it looks all messed up. So he's like, okay, I'm just gonna cover that.
Does it look like Link's hand?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's what it would be. I don't know. This was before that, so.
Oh wow, you guys have been doing this for a while.
Yes, a while. And then here's a bunch of art.
Oh, I like the one where he's like.
This one?
That one in the middle. That one.
That
one's
yeah.
very serious.
Yeah.
I like his little beret.
Thank you. Next character is the second character I made, which is Lilith.
She looks a little bit like, from the comics. Oh my god. Why
Harley Quinn?
Thank you. How could I forget that name? But anyway.
Undead human bard, so another bard. So she is a clown.
Guy in the gathered.
She works in the Feywild as a performer. Her backstory is that she was experimented on by her parents.
She didn't fall in a big tank of goo?
No.
Okay.
She was experimented on by her parents because they were trying to find out immortality, basically, discover immortality.
Yeah, hey, let's practice on our kid.
Yeah, exactly. They were great parents.
Clearly.
Then she ran away one day and ended up joining the circus. This was when she was still a human, alive, technically. And then she died and became like a zombie, basically.
Because of what her parents had done to her. Okay.
And Lilith is an extremely bubbly and energetic individual. There you go.
After all that crap that happened to her, and she's still bubbly.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
And yeah, it's admirable. She's also secretly insecure about her parents to the point of hating how she looks.
I can see that.
I didn't put any more images of her in here, but anyway, here's the third one.
Okay.
So, ignore the lack of detail on this gun. I just didn't draw it.
Yeah, it looks like you just kind of used a
silhouette,
the fat end of a magic marker or something.
I didn't draw any detail on it because I was lazy. So anyway, Rika is what her name is. Well, nickname, I guess.
How do you pronounce her first name?
Mathrika.
Mathrika. Okay, so exactly like it seems.
So she's a trigger-happy half-elf with a major disregard for safety. I have
That's always fun.
Wiki page for her as well. So
she looks like she would bedazzle her gun and name it Lacey or something like that.
Maybe. She's generally energetic and outgoing, but has a major disregard for safety, which can lead to many people being wary of her, most notably her parents and Eyes, which is Max's character in that campaign. She often acts and speaks without thinking, causing her to sometimes do and say so this is similar to Violo. I guess I just play characters that are just, they don't think because I don't think.
Okay, well,
so anyway, she has a knack for creating all kinds of weapons and often tests them out without holding back. So she's, you know Jinx from Arcane? You know Arcane, the show? The blue-haired one.
Yeah.
The crazy one?
Yeah, like that.
That's
the best one.
She was inspired by that.
Okay.
That's who I was inspired by when making her. So her lack of understanding on the consequences of her action creates a situation in which she continues her abrasive nature. Oh, okay, she also killed someone once.
Is there anyone who hasn't just been trigger happy and just gone out and...
Okay, Violo did it for revenge.
Uh-huh.
And Violo doesn't kill anyone anymore because he's traumatized by killing people.
Okay.
She killed someone once as an accident.
She like tripped over a branch.
Yeah, basically.
And, like, pachoo!
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think of the specifics. She killed someone on accident.
Okay.
So she grew up in a wealthy household. She was kind of she was not I don't know if she was a noble, but she was
affluent.
Yeah, affluent. So her parents were, at least. So she grew up in this like rich household, and then she was spoiled, and then she was able to get her hands on these like weapons parts.
Did she have
and stuff.
like a little dog with a diamond collar that she like put in a bag?
No.
Well, I thought all rich kids did that.
No.
Okay.
She does not. A little dog that she puts in. She's not that kind of person. She hates like all the like prim and proper, like having to be fancy sort of thing. She doesn't like that sort of thing. Okay, so she was like, she would mess with all these things, and then her parents eventually became scared of her, like themselves.
Go figure.
And became rather concerned for her. They seemed to be afraid of their own child and began taking away a lot of the weapon parts Rika was using. Rika still found ways to make dangerous items, and soon enough, her parents told her that she would be kicked out of the house at age 18.
If you don't behave, we're going to take your guns away from you.
The average American
God, yeah.
parents. She says I had an addiction creating weapons, so when she was kicked out, she took it in stride. I don't remember writing that, but apparently she did. She's like, all right, I'm gone now.
I'm out of here. Me and my guns.
Rika was homeless, but then found jobs making weaponry, and then she became financially stable. So that's where during the campaign, she blew up a bunch of yokai, but the yokai are like sentient, so they're like, she shouldn't kill them, basically. And then she was like, oh, you know what? I actually feel bad about that. And then through the course of the campaign, she's like, oh, I don't want to kill people. And she finally realized, like, oh, what a concept to think like, oh, I'm dangerous.
So you're on this campaign full of people who don't want to kill anybody.
I mean, I don't know if they did or did. Like, she was just really... When I first started playing her, I wanted her to be chaotic evil. Like, I didn't have any room for, like, I was not thinking, oh, she'll improve. She'll just always be like that. I just thought she'll always be like that. But then as I went on and playing her, I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I actually think she feels bad now. So, magically. And then here's some art of her. This one.
Oh, God. Like the little girl in the meme. Love it.
This is her after the campaign. And
where she's all sweet and like, no,
yeah, she's
I would
older
never
now.
kill anybody now.
Exactly.
Now.
Exactly.
As she twiddles with like a grenade she's upgrading.
This is, okay, you know this one. This is the one on Max's campaign.
Yes.
That I've told you, the one that you know the most about.
Yes.
Middle-aged wood elf woman who acts as a scribe for a group of monster hunting students. She's 376 years old.
Wow. She doesn't look it.
I also don't know how to draw old people, so...
Well, she doesn't look a day over 300.
Okay.
I mean, really.
Really, yeah. Outlook, life is hard.
Same.
I forgot about that. But, so Max wrote her backstory.
Uh-huh.
And for those watching, Max is my boyfriend, who is the DM of this game that I play. And
Lord only knows what it is then.
So he wrote her backstory, and she's forgotten a lot of stuff, meaning I don't know it. So I don't know what she did. She was a thief, which she did a lot of bad things then. Like, I know that much. And she's killed people before, I know that. I know all my D&D
Everybody else.
killed people.
Can you not get into this group unless you've at least murdered one being?
At least for the Monster Hunters group, they did not know that she was a killer, like had ever killed anyone before. She was deceiving them all at first. So it says...
I don't know why she would hide that in a group of bunch of other people that kill people.
Because she wanted to get away from it all and didn't want to have to admit it to anyone.
She went to the wrong place if she wanted to get away from it all.
Well, she didn't know it was going to turn into a nightmare. Oh, yeah, I probably should explain this for the video. Basically, the plot of the campaign is that a bunch of or like a group of monster hunting students go to this town on a mission, and then they enter a building and then come back out of the building, and the entire town is abandoned. It is now nighttime, and it perpetually nighttime, and there's a bunch of monsters, and they're trying to get out of the city.
Because life is hard.
Because life is hard. It says, Amnestria is a generally quiet but kind soul. She's often the one to speak up most. It says she's quiet, and then it says she's often the one that most. That's so contradictory. I didn't realize I wrote that, but okay.
Oh, well, let people wonder about that.
The one to speak up during the... Because that's just how I am when I play games. She's the one always saying stuff. Maybe a little too much. She treats the others with respect and is always attempting to avoid conflict. Amnestria sees the best in everyone. That's something Max told me. He was like, no, Amnestria is 1, lonely, and 2, sees the best in everyone. So, well, she's a very lonely individual. And anyway, I think she had a kid that died. Or a spouse of some sort.
Or not.
Or not. But I have a feeling that's what it was. Based off of everything I know. I'm not going to get into the whole story right now. She's not the best at socializing.
Me.
Hobbies, crying, but from being alone.
And petting her cat. I like that.
Yeah, petting her cat. So then here's some pictures of her. That's her when she was younger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's the little card.
And her card, yeah.
Okay, next one. Persephone. I don't think have I ever shown you a picture of Persephone? I don't know.
No, the first thing I'm thinking when I see her is, how does she keep her tights up?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question.
I guess she must have some kind of
like
garters
boots.
or something. Oh, okay.
So they're not, yeah.
Okay, well then...
Still really...
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Did she fall or like splash into some green paint? Or?
She's not... Yeah, that's what happened. No, it's supposed to look like Earth, Mom.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to look... I thought you were making a joke, but no, it's supposed to look like... I don't know how to draw continents.
Well, no, I mean, plus you couldn't really do it on the dress anyway.
Yeah, well, oh, it does look like paint splatter is what I was going to say, because every time I draw it, I'm like, this looks like paint. But that's not what it's supposed to be.
Now that you say it, it does look like a globe.
Okay, so use an NHP for the captain of a new mercenary company. For the context of the video, this is the one I play in a Lancer campaign. And NHP is a non-human person, so she's kind of an AI, but way more advanced than an AI. And this is one you know spoilers about, so I'm gonna be careful with what I say.
Right. Okay.
She has an android body. That's why she has.
Why does she have like a big
none of the pictures are
question mark?
Where?
Because
that's supposed to be where her age is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
you lost me on that. Yes, I see it. Okay. Got you now.
She is a very curious person. She she loves anything nature and wants to know more about humans and like yearns to
be free.
Sure,
like
yeah.
Pinocchio.
She
be real.
Friendly, sweet, energetic. So a lot of my characters are not mean. Except for the ones that kill people, I guess. That's kind of mean.
Yeah, that's not exactly polite.
So she really loves nature, like I said. She blew up an underwater facility because they were doing a mining operation down there, and she didn't want the animals to get hurt, or like the.
She blew up the facility. The animals.
The animals were fine. No, they weren't in there.
Oh,
they were just around, but they were fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a facility that was like doing a mining operation, and she didn't want them to hurt the environment, so she killed them all.
Environment.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like they had animals inside that they were hurting.
No.
Okay.
That would be even worse.
You know what would really hurt the environment?
What?
An explosion.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that great, but
hey, that's over with now.
It can't go back. I didn't mean to blow up the facility. It just happened because I rolled a high number. That's what happened.
A lot of these, I didn't mean to kill people situations.
Yes, exactly. I
You
didn't.
just don't want to take responsibility for your actions.
I didn't mean to. I genuinely didn't mean to. I was like trying to like. Well, I don't know what I was trying to do. Anyway, she's a very curious person, but ends up.
You were trying to save the whales.
Yes.
Okay.
They weren't whales.
Whatever.
Gets kind of nosy about people and doesn't fully understand human interaction, so she's awkward too. She's
like every AI. She's
Yeah.
like Cortana.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Here's pictures of her.
Oh, she's all dressed up for Christmas.
Yes, that was a Christmas image I drew for everyone.
Aww.
I don't know if I ever showed you the finished version of that one.
And you might have. I don't know. And she's looking all shy.
Yeah.
Why is she?
Because there's a mistletoe. It's just like the captain's right there.
Oh, and the mistletoe.
She's holding up the mistletoe.
Okay.
The captain of the ship she works for, she's like in love with. And she can't tell him because she thinks it's like an inappropriate relationship. Or she thinks that he won't like her back.
So she looks at the floor while she's dressed like a candy cane.
Yeah, like a candy cane. Oh, this is an alternate version of her. This is not her at most times. This is just something I did when she gets mad.
Her eyes glow?
Yeah, sure. No, her eyes glow at all times because I said
But
so.
they don't look, I was going to say they're not.
They're like galaxy.
Okay.
Anyway, last character here. This is my Heat character, the one that works at a casino, and isn't it?
Oh, that's
the Risky Reef.
Right. Okay.
She is an assassin.
That's a very practical outfit for an assassin.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
Yeah.
Well, her whole thing is more or less killing people, more like intel gathering and trying to get information out of people.
So she's not a very good assassin.
No, I never said that.
Well, she said she doesn't kill people. Isn't that what assassins
she kills
do?
people. I'm saying, but her role is usually to,
intel.
Yeah.
Okay, and if she kills a few people along the way,
Yeah.
oh well.
Oh well.
So is she wearing like this mesh shirt?
Yeah, it's mesh.
Oh, okay.
That's what you can kind of see it over here too.
And why is she like wearing this like jacket she doesn't like this Sherlock Holmes-y looking overcoat?
I don't know why.
thing?
It's a professional outfit. She was wearing it because she has a little brother named Ivar, and she was taking him to a therapist.
And so she can't clearly
she
wear that.
didn't want to wear that.
No. Well, doesn't she have anything else? Like, a sundress or,
I don't know.
a pair of jeans and a t-shirt?
No, she definitely does. It's just for some reason
It's
this
like
was the first thing I thought of.
So she goes from mesh bikini to giant overcoat, and there's like nothing.
No, it's supposed to be
in
it's
between.
supposed to be like a business outfit.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Is her business like 18th, 90s
No, that's Amnestria.
Scotland Yard?
No, Amnestria is the one who lives in the Victorian era. She lives in modern. This is modern. Takes place in modern day.
Yeah, I do remember, and I love the upside down cross.
She grew up in. Okay, well I can actually explain this.
Hell? She grew up in hell?
No, she grew up in a very religious family, and then
so that's kind of like an FU to her parents?
Yeah, basically. So that's what she does.
Oh, that's right, because that's why she has custody of her brother.
Yes.
Okay, I remember.
So she kind of kidnapped her brother and.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Took him away
it's not
from
official custody.
No.
Then, is it? That's right. I remember now.
Listen, she's already an assassin. She gets by with a lot of stuff. But yeah, she has holy magic, but uses it for the not good things.
That's more like unholy magic.
Unholy magic, yeah.
There you go.
But yeah. So that's her, and that's the end.
What does she keep on her little belt? Or is it just like there
It's just
for
nothing
looks?
there. It's just
It's not holding
probably
her
where
pants
her
up.
okay. Probably she has like her gun in there somewhere, or like
Where is she? Well, hopefully she doesn't try to hide it, because there is no place to hide her gun. Unless she
Okay,
has
well,
boots and she can slip it down.
Okay,
in
she
her
probably
skirt.
yeah she'll slip the gun in her boots. That's where she keeps her gun. I don't know. I've never specified where she kept her gun. It just magically appears when I need it to.
Oh, well, that's handy.
But yeah. So that's the end.
No, wait, I haven't commented on her hair. I like her hair.
Okay.
That's my comment on her hair. And I actually, she's one of my favorite, like her face. I like her face and her hair.
Thank you.
I think that's my favorite as far as that goes.
Okay. Well, thank you.
There, I just thought I'd throw
No, that's good. Thank you. So what did you think? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, Phoebe.
You like Phoebe?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there something about, I like...
The design or...
I like the way, I like her face and her... And I don't know, there's just something about, I just like the way you drew her.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I think that, as far as artwork, I think it's Phoebe.
Okay, Phoebe.
As far as personality, I know they're all crazy.
They're all crazy. Yeah, you would have to see them in action, I think, before you, or like see them play
before
them.
I could really, because I can't really get, I mean, you told me their traits, but that doesn't really, I'd have to hear a game or something.
Yeah, so I think you would like Persephone a lot, because she's funny. But in my opinion. So yeah.
And she's got purple eyes, so, you know, you gotta love somebody with purple eyes.
Yep. Alright, so that's the end. And thank you everybody for watching. See you next month when I make whatever my next month video is gonna be. Bye!
Bye!